Just days ago, the CEO of LinkedIn, Ryan Roslansky, a man who sits at the crossroads of nearly 1 billion professionals, delivered a warning about the future of work. Whilst talking about the need to be adaptable in a world of technological advancements, he said, don't forget the human skills: empathy, communication, adaptability. Those are critical to being successful in anything you're trying to do moving forward. Think about that. In a world obsessed with AI and credentials, the leader of the largest career platform is telling us that our biggest advantage is not how we can adapt and master the latest tool, but is how we can connect as a human being. For decades, we've been told that success comes from our diplomas, an MBA, an Ivy League degree, or an Oxbridge badge on our CV. But today, those guarantees are fading. Even some of the biggest leaders in the world are saying the same thing out loud. Bill Withers, the CEO of Standard Chartered, said that his MBA is a waste of time because the skills that he's paid for have degraded as the world has changed. Mark Zuckerberg, notorious for dropping out of Harvard, has argued that universities are sinking young people into debt and not providing the skills required for a real job. And Warren Buffett, perhaps the most respected investor of all time, has admitted to saying, I never look at where a candidate went to school. Never. If billionaires, bankers, tech moguls, the best leaders in the world are telling us that these credentials were not the edge that they were back in the day, then maybe it's time to listen. Let's picture this. 2 graduates are walking into a job interview. The first interviewee lists every course that they've attended, every tool that they've mastered, every credential that they have next to their name. It seems impressive, but it feels sharp, it feels mechanical. And the second interviewee walks in with less on their CV, but they have something different about them. They listen, they engage, they ask thought-provoking questions that spark real conversation. They make the room feel lighter, feel calmer, feel more human. They have something about them that shows a degree of empathy, about human connection. And at the end of the day, when the hiring manager looks to those 2 candidates, they may be impressed by the first candidate's CV, but you sure can bet that they will remember the second person more easily. And so when the team is under pressure, when deadlines loom and people are on the edge, they want the second person in their team. It doesn't matter about what's on the CV, what credentials they have, they want the human edge. And that's what Roslansky has called the secret weapon. Technical skills are important, but they expire quickly. AI is rewriting skills at the speed of light. Now, what doesn't expire is your ability to communicate with clarity, your ability to adapt to uncertainty, your ability to empathize with people around you. These should not be considered soft skills. These are power skills. The very skills that Roslansky, Zuckerberg and Buffett have all pointed to as being the skills for the future. The same skills that the Stoics taught 2,000 years ago. On empathy, Seneca, the famous Stoic, once wrote, where there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. And in our workplace environment, every interaction is a moment to practice empathy, to build respect, to earn trust. On communication, Marcus Aurelius said, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. In business, that means clear, honest words that carry weight because they're rooted in integrity. And on adaptability, Epictetus taught, the chief task in life is simply this, to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control. That is adaptability distilled, to release things that you can't change and improve the way you respond to things that you can. So here's the truth. Degrees may help, but they are not the be-all and end-all. What will carry you through the storms of your career is the human advantage, your ability to connect, your ability to listen, your ability to build rapport with your teammates, your ability to lead. So Roslansky's warning is clear. Do not forget the human skills. When new technology comes in, when the current technology completely changes, people will never forget the way that you made them feel. And in a world where machines are learning to do almost anything, our humanity remains the only thing that they cannot replace. Thanks for watching. So if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more videos to come on Stoic strategies to help you in your workplace. And drop a comment. Which of the human skills that Roslansky has identified are you going to work on next? Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.